Hello, everyone. Welcome to Science and University. And today, I invited several professors and students to introduce Science and University's majors. First of all, we will invite Professor Zhang. Hello, Professor Zhang.
Hi, guys.
Hi, and Professor Zhang will introduce his school, and the topic is explore the beauty of nature, analyze the principles of ecology. Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Please, Professor Zhang, and please enlarge your PPT and introduce to us about your majors.
All right. First of all, I'm so glad to be here virtually to chat with all of you, giving me a chance to introduce the School of Ecology, which I work. Today, I'm going to introduce the school and about the major PIs who you can apply for master and PhD programs. So my name is Sean Zhang. I'm an associate professor at the School of Ecology. And the theme today I'm trying to present is called Explore the Beautiful Nature and Analyze the Principles of Ecology. Okay, next. Next slide, please. Okay, so I'm trying to give you a more broad picture about why we are sitting here to talk about the School of Ecology and the program we are applying for. So we all know that we are facing great challenges in conserving the global biodiversity, and there are many human-derived stressors that are threatening many marine species and as well terrestrial species. So today, we are facing great challenges, and there are lots of international conference and organizations trying to solve these problems. And China is playing a leading role right now. As you already know that the UN Biodiversity Conference for the Convention on Biodiversity, the COP15 was held in China, in Kunming, and then there are lots of milestone agreements and plans have been signed by world countries to taking these challenges and to meet the goals in conservation and also helping us to have a better future to live. Okay, the next slide. And China not only focus on biodiversity conservation, it also put lots of effort to help developing countries to grow their economy. But we are taking a very different approach. We want to promote more green and sustainable development through technology innovation and also collaborations with scientists, with different corporates and different countries. So this is why we want more overseas students coming to China to, think about the big picture and also find the research questions we can address in this kind of background. Okay, next. So all in all, to achieve global conservation targets and also sustainable economic development, ecologists, which I am one of them, are playing an increasingly important role. There's no doubt that ecologists are one of the major players in this game. As you can see, there are like many different figures, famous figures in the history of the development of ecology. Because I'm a marine ecologist, so I here give you three famous guys who are working in the marine realm. Like Rachel Carson, we already know for her famous book, The Silent Spring. And other figures here, like the Danny Pollier, his famous work is the whistleblower about overfishing, which promote sustainable fishery development around the world. And also Professor William Chen is a whistleblower who highlights the impact of climate change on marine ecosystems. So who will be the next whistleblower? What contribution you can do to this kind of big picture? That's why we are sitting here to talk about SYSU University. Why should we choose SYSU University and to study ecology? First of all, you already know that SYSU University is a university who has long history. We just celebrated the 100th anniversary of the university. And our major, ecology, was very deeply founded, dating back to the foundation of this university. And based on the latest US news, SYSU University was ranked on the top 18th in the best university in environment and ecology. So there's no doubt ecology is a very good major to choose if you want to join SYSU University. And also, the university is ranked as top 100 in the global universities. So that's why we think SYSU University and also the School of Ecology is a good option for you, for sure. Okay, next. So let me introduce specifically what are the major discipline and the kind of objectives we are doing in this school, the School of Ecology. So broadly speaking, we do not only do theoretical studies, we also conduct lots of application studies to guide conservation and sustainable development in China and worldwide. So for the basic study, we have many different research units. The first unit I'm trying to introduce is called biodiversity maintenance and conservation. We have 9 PIs who are willing to accept master and PhD applications. The first one I would like to introduce is Professor Chen Chujing. Sorry. Come to next, please. Next slide. Okay. So Professor Chu Chenjing, 宋老师上一页. Professor Chu Chenjing and his team, including Associate Professor Li Yuanzhi and also Associate Professor Liao Huixuan, they mainly focus on plant ecology, including specifically species coexistence and community assembly, ecosystem functioning and evolution, plant invasion strategy, and carbon dynamic under climate change, and so on. So if you are interested in plant and want to study plant ecology, you can contact these PIs. Okay, next. 宋老师下一页. Associate Professor Jing Wang, her research mainly focuses on ecological remote sensing and using this technology to address pressing issues related to global scale and larger spatial scale conservation issues and also ecological issues, such as integrating the multi-source of remote sensing big data to understand the plant community structure and function and so on. So if you're interested in this part, please contact Associate Professor Jing Wang. 好，下一页. Associate Professor Yaping Chen and Xian Yang, they are study disturbance and community ecology, especially looking at how the region and dynamic of nature disturbance happens and how this may have impact on landscape reorganization and biogeochemical recycling, ecogeomorphology, and community structure and functions. Okay. Okay, next. 下一页. And you can see we have very diverse backgrounds. The next I'm trying to introduce is from the soil ecology field. There are two professors, which are the Associate Professor Heng Huang and Associate Professor Shenjie Liu. They mainly focus on the diversity and functions of soil fauna and the structure and function of soil food webs, and so on, as you can see from this slide. So if you have interest on soil and soil ecology, please do not hesitate to contact them. Okay, next, 下一页. And a very unique and quite more like interdisciplinary study is from Professor Tianming Li. He actually come from Singapore, and he has been working in Seniors University for over a decade. And his research focuses on social ecology and conservation science. And these are also very important dimensions in the whole picture of conservation science. Especially, he did a lot of study to understand the trade and how the trade will have impact on wildlife conservation. And also, his study interests were very broad, including climate change and sustainable development, and biodiversity conservation education. So if you are interested in more like a social dimension in the conservation science, you'd better contact Professor Tianming Li. Okay, come next, 下一页. And these people I'm interested about, they have many international peer-reviewed publications, including those published on high-ranked journals like Nature, Nature Sustainability, and so on. And they are also chairs the editors or in the editor board in many different scientific journals like the National Science Review and Journal of Ecology, and many different kind of like journals in the discipline of ecology and conservation. Okay, so definitely these are very high ranked researchers. Okay, 下一页. The second research unit called evolutionary biology and genomics. So it's more like a micro scale studies looking at genes and evolution issues. And we have also 9 different PIs looking at different species or taxon. I'm going to introduce one by one in the next slide. Okay, 下一页. For example, Professor Liu Yang or Yang Liu, his research mainly focused on the avian ecology and evolutionary issues. So anyone who is interested in like avian systematics, phylogenetics, biogeography, and population genetics conservation in Asian birds, you can contact Professor Liu Yang for more information. 好，下一页. And also another one is Associate Professor Rongfeng Cui. His work mainly focuses on fish, especially looking at the evolutionary and behavioral genomics of fish, and genetic load and evolution of aging, sexual selection, and hybridization, and so on. And he accepts applications from PhD and master programs. So if you are interested in the behavior of fish and the genomics of fish, please contact Professor Rongchen Cui. 好，下一页. Okay, another professor is Kaya Ma. She is actually from Hong Kong. She studied she conducted lots of studies on the evolution and conservation of aquatic biodiversity. So if you are more like to study on shrimps or other like aquatic invertebrates, she is a good option for you. And you can learn lots of different skills from her lab, like critical thinking, scientific communication, molecular phylogenetics, and also other skills like bioinformatics. So please contact Professor Ma if you are interested in aquatic biodiversity. 好，下一页。Another one is Professor Yu-chen Yang. He mainly focuses on the transcriptomial and epigenetic regulations in mangroves. So I guess many of you know mangroves, and it's mainly distributed in the tropic areas, and so they are also very important kind of trees in sequencing the carbon emission to reduce carbon content in the air. So it's very important to address climate change. And his lab mainly focuses on the stress response mechanisms in mangrove plants. And he would like to accept application from students who are interested in the transcriptional and postal transcriptional and epigenetic regulations underlying the mangrove's response to abiotic and biotic stresses. And as well, many skills you can learn from his lab. Okay, 下一页。Professor Ying Liu, she mainly focused on plant systematics. She conducted lots of study in genetic basis of heterogen theory and phylogeny and evolutionary history of kind of species, which I can't actually spell the name quite correctly because I'm not familiar with plants. But it is told that this species was quite commonly distributed along the Southeast Asian countries. And they also, she also conducted study on conservation genomics of an endangered tree species. So if you are interested about these plants and you like field work, you can contact Professor Ying Liu as well. Okay, 下一页. Now let's introduce another research unit called Ecosystems and Global Change. There are two PIs who would like to accept application from master and PhD students. The first one is Mingxia Liang. She's a professor who looking at the mechanism of species coexistence in forest communities and systematically study how the biological factors and the abiotic factors drive the community construction and the ecosystem function in the forest ecosystem. So if you like hiking and you like forest activities, field work, and you like fungi, you can just contact Professor Liang, and she may be a good suit for your future study in China. Okay, next. Another professor from the Ecosystem and Global Change Research Unit is Professor Zilong Ma. His lab's name is called Global Root Lab. And based on the title, you can understand he mainly focus on root studies and trying to understand the consequence of climate change, biodiversity loss, and land use management change on carbon cycling with a focus on the root and also the microbe and root interactions, soil carbon stabilization, and so on. Okay, 下一个. Now comes to the fourth research unit. You may wonder how many research units we have. So the total one is 5. So I'm nearly finished, okay? The first one is called Restoration and Sustainable Ecology. And we have Associate Professor Wang Yan. She mainly focuses on the energy harvesting from municipal and industrial wastewater. So it's more like environmental issues, and she conducted lots of study trying to understand how we can reduce the economic cost in order to address wastewater treatment. And if you are interested in this part, you can contact her. Okay, 下一页. Another professor from the restoration and sustainable ecology is Associate Professor Jun Wang. He mainly works on the ecological restoration of urban and rural ecosystems in China, the carbon cycle of urban ecosystems, and coupled modeling of social ecological systems. And he and I also teach a same course, which is landscape ecology. And if you would like to do more like a landscape-based research and also interested in urban ecology, he is a very good guy to work with. Okay, next. 下一页. Okay, it comes to me, myself, okay. My lab's name is called Key Fish Conservation Lab, for short, KFC Lab, which I used to just summarize the main contents of my research, because I made focus on the key fish, which means the fish are important to the ecosystem and also to the local communities. And we use those iconic marine fish like sharks and seahorses to understand how human and also the fish can have an impact on each other, and also using very multidisciplinary approach to understand how we can not only protect the fish, but also promote sustainable development of local communities. And there are different research questions I have already laid out here on this slide. So if you are interested in marine fish, please contact me. Okay, next. The last professor I would like to introduce is Associate Professor Yuan Zhou. She is interested in understanding genetic mechanisms related to sex determination, reproduction, and early development in insects. So if you are interested in insects like ants, bees, you can contact Professor Yuan Zhou. Okay, next. So I'm nearly finished. All in all, so welcome to Ecology, and because of time limit, I cannot explain in very details about the ecology of the School of Ecology in our university. But you can learn more from our website here. Looking forward to see you in our campus, and let's make the world a better place to live through the study of ecology. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Professor Zhang. And he introduced several professors who research in different majors, and please applied for science and university, which you interested in the majors. And next one, thank you, Professor Zhang. Okay, next one, okay, Professor Peng will introduce to us. Professor Peng, hello.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, perfectly.
Okay, I am sharing my slides as well. Can you
Thank
see the slides?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
okay. And please enlarge it and introduce it for us.
Okay, thank you. Hello, everyone. It's my pleasure to actually represent the School of Information Management in Sun Yat-sen University. My presentation may be somehow shorter than Professor Zhang just now, but I will try my best to give all of you an overview about our school and also about our bachelor degrees, master, and also PhD degrees. First of all, as you may know, for Sun Yat-sen University, we actually have 5 different campuses. So for the School of Information Management, We are mainly in the East Campus, located in Guangzhou. So our school was actually founded in 1980. So by now, by 2025, our school actually has got a history of development of about 45 years. So here it shows to you our internal views about our school. So we actually have very good internal environments that provided to our students, including a lot of the seminar rooms for our students to actually carry out teamwork. And also we have studio rooms for us to give lectures and also academic talks within the school. And then this slide try to give you a general outside view about how our school look like. So the school building is just next to the lake. So we have a very beautiful lake view, which can be enjoyed by our students in all levels. Okay, then in terms of the undergraduate teaching, our school actually have got, we actually have got 3 different undergraduate programs, including library science, archive science, and also information management and information systems. So all of these 3 undergraduate programs, they are all selected to be the first-class disciplines within China. And also these 3 programs have all been accredited by a UK-based international association called CILIP. So what it means is that doing a bachelor degree with us will be accredited by our international counterparts, including but not just limited to UK universities. And then quite similar to our bachelor degrees structure, when we are talking about our postgraduate and also PhD degrees, we also have the similar 3 directions related to library science, archive science, and also information and information systems, the type of area. So in terms of our postgraduate degree, we actually have got academic type of master and also professional type of masters. And in addition, on top of this, we also have our PhD programs. So for our library science program, it does not just cover the theoretical aspects, but also practical aspects related to library management and also related to culture, heritage, the type of the topics. And then in terms of archive, is a very important area for government departments, but also is getting increasingly important for enterprises as well. Because nowadays, for companies, they will have a lot of historical documents and archive documents. So all of these will be covered by our archive science program. And then last but not least, our information and information systems programs in all levels, in bachelor, in postgraduate, and also in PhD levels, is actually designed for the industry. So we have built up very strong links with the industry, and we also hope help the industry to actually carry out their digital transformation process and also carry out big data analyze the type of the duties. Okay, so related to these 3 directions, then in our school, we have also set up a very practical and also combining with theoretical type of the research agenda. So we have the 3 main directions as well. So linking to library science, in terms of research, we mainly focus on the cultural heritage and also library management type of the direction. And then related to archive science, then our colleagues actually focus on digital records and also digital archive management type of research area. And then related to information management and information systems, which is my own area as well, then we actually focus quite a lot on industrial practices, and we try to base on industrial practices to build up our theoretical contribution, and therefore hope to make both theoretical and also practical contribution to the real world. So here, just give you a quick snapshot about our colleagues, which are potentially your master or your PhD supervisors. But here in my slides, I did not really give individual introduction to all of my colleagues. So if any students are interested in our school, you are more than welcome to go to our website to check for the individual details. So for each of these potential supervisors, their details are all available on our website. And further to this, in our school, we also offer a quite comprehensive set of scholarship to our students. Some of these scholarship are actually provided by our alumni. Some of these are actually from our industrial partners. So what it means is that on top of scholarship, which you may be able to get from the national or university level, for our school, we will actually offer additional scholarship to our students. And then for this slide, we try to give you a quick overview about our students' career paths. So for each year, our master students, our PhD graduates, they will actually find very good job opportunities in government departments, in research institutes, and also in the industry as well. So as you can see in the figure which we actually produced in the right-hand side of the slide. So here you can actually see quite a lot of the big brands, for example, Tencent and Huawei, China Telecom, for example, which are some of the companies which our graduates would actually apply to on a regular basis. So what it means is that if you come to our school and complete a degree with us, and then in the future, if you can go to these companies, then you will be able to find quite a lot of alumni from our school as well. Okay, so this is more or less the key information that I would like to share with you today. And last but not least, on the screen here, we actually put the QR code for our school's official website, and also for our WeChat account. So for those who are interested in our school and also interested in our programs, you are more than welcome to actually scan our code, and then you can actually find out more information about our school. Okay, so I just give you a quick introduction about our school and our programs. Thank you.
Hello, Professor Peng. Have you finished your introduction?
Yes, I'm done.
Thank you very much. And next one, okay, thank you. Next one, we will introduce Professor Zhou to introduce his school and majors. Please, Professor Zhou.
All right, thank you. You hear me?
Yeah, okay, perfect. And please open the PPT and enlarge it.
Yeah. Let's see. All right, can you see my slide?
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay, great. Thank you for the warm introduction. And I'm glad to be here to attending this event and to introduce our School of Agriculture and Biotechnology. So first of all, please allow me to introduce myself. I'm Xiaofeng Zhou. I'm associate professor in School of Agriculture and Biotechnology, and I'm working on the control and the control of citrus bacterial diseases. So I will be giving you guys a brief introduction about our school and our programs. So I'm basically going to go through these of the contents, and I'm going to tell you the history of agriculture research in Science University, and I'm going to tell you what majors and what subjects that we are working on, and I'm going to briefly introduce about our faculty members, and also current research achievements. And last week, I'm going to introduce some of the information about key labs and joint cooperation institutes. So going back to 1924, actually, the Science University has a very long history about agriculture research. So basically, an expert called Ding Ying, and who is working on rice hybridization, rice science basically, and he is a founder of School of Agriculture in Science University in 1924. And that time, this school is recognized as one of the earliest research institutions in agriculture science in China. And after another 20 more years to 1952, and I'm not sure, I'm not exactly sure what happens because I was not even born that time. But for some reasons, this School of Agriculture is getting reorganized and is undergo a reconstitute process into 9 different universities, including Southern China of Agriculture University in Guangzhou as well. So from 1952, we actually don't have School of Agriculture anymore. But some people, like the picture showing on the right, lower down, the second picture, and he is an expert in biological control, and his name is Pu Zhelong, and he is also a member of Chinese Academy of Science. And he is working on something called using insect to control insect. Basically, he's working on this parasitic wasp to control agricultural harmful insects. So that time, he also built an institute called Institute of Entomology. And that institute is belonging to the life science school, School of Life Sciences in Science University, and also part of Department of Plant Protection. So from that time, the Science University started recruiting master students of plant protection as well. And also in 1979, he established a state key laboratory of biocontrol. But so far, we still don't have School of Agriculture. And in 2018, we actually re-established the School of Agriculture, and starting from 2019, we start to recruit students in both undergraduates, masters, and PhDs. And in 2021, we moved from the Guangzhou campus to our permanent location in Shenzhen campus. So our school is actually located in Shenzhen campus. And in 2024, this year, we renamed the name of the school to School of Agriculture and Biotechnology because we really want to focus on technology. Since Shenzhen, is a Bay Area in China, right? And the people are really interested in artificial intelligence sciences and all these state-of-art high techs. So we want to really do some work on the future of the agriculture. So to that end, here is the directions and the areas that we're really focusing on so far in our school. So first of all, we have this genomics and molecular breeding program. So in this program, the people will trying to use state-of-art biotechniques like high throughput sequencing techniques or gene editing techniques to build high resistant crops or high yield, high quality crops. And secondly, we are really caring about biological control and healthy agriculture. And we know that the plant diseases are really harmful for the yield and the quality of those crops. So we do work on the mechanism of how these plant pathogens or insects to cause economic losses in agricultural science. And we also start working on environmental friendly strategies to control these pathogens, like biocontrol, right? And we also, the third area, we call it big data and AI-based agriculture, because AI is very hot area so far. And every subjects are trying to collaborate with AI based techniques, so including agriculture. So we have some faculty members working on agriculture phenomics and remote sensing, like taking pictures from the satellites and analyze those pictures and do some predictions about how the disease is going to progress. And we also work on machine learning and intelligent pest monitoring or the early warning techniques about those plant diseases. And the first area is also really hot. We call it synthetic biology and resource utilization. I think you guys may not be familiar with, may already familiar with synthetic biology because it's in the recent 5 years, synthetic biology is really hot area in biology part. And in Shenzhen, actually, there are so many startups working on synthetic biology and they get a pretty good investment. So we do have lots of faculties working on synthetic biology, like producing some of the bioactive pesticide in plants, and also generate high value biological materials related to human health or food sciences. So basically we cover all important subjects in agricultural sciences, and most of these topics we are caring about is about a future techniques in agriculture. So based on that, since 2019, we start getting students from undergraduates and masters and doctors. So we already have 230 undergraduate students in our school, and over 100 master students majoring in plant protection or ecology or crop sciences in our school. And for PhD students, we have 2 majors only so far. We don't have ecology. We have plant protection and biology. So we have around 40 doctoral students so far in our schools getting training. So here I'm giving you 2 examples of how good our student is. And the left picture showing an undergraduate student called Wang Zijie. And he's now a PhD student in Peking University. And he published 2 papers, Nature Communication and Plant Communication. when he was a third year of bachelor's. And that's really amazing, actually. He got the admission in Peking University for early applications. And the guy on the right side is actually a master student working on insect taxonomy. It's like he's collecting all insects from the field and trying to classify them based on the morphology or molecular sequences of the DNA. And he actually made a history because in our university almost all master students can have to graduate within 3 years, and he graduated in 2 years because in his second year he already published 2 papers, and the Museum of Science and University really likes him and really likes his work and tell us that we want him to work with us as soon as possible. So we actually submit the application saying this guy can graduate in 2 years. So he really made a history. And about the faculty members, we have totally 40 full-time faculty members and 6 professors, 25 associate professors, and 9 assistant professors. And then we have 7 staff members and 6 technicians and over 20 postdocs right now. And we also have 9 different faculty members is elected in multiple different talent programs in China. And also 2 people serve as a national teaching steering committee members. And we also have 3 professors as a highly cited scientist. About scientific research and achievements, here we listed 2 representative research papers, and we published recently. And Professor Su and Professor Yang published on Nature Communication and Molecular Plant about how the plant can flower, and Professor Yang is working on maize breedings and how maize is going to develop. And if you're interested, you can also look for our school website and checking out those detailed informations. So far we have already published over 200 highly impacted papers in Nature Genetics or Nature Communication, Nature Plants, Plant Cell. So about the fundings, we have pretty good supporting fundings in the past 5 years, and this year we just got a National Key Research Development Plan, about 30 million yuan, and another Shenzhen K research program. It's about 5 million. So in the last part, I'm going to tell you about some plant forums in our school, and we have a state K laboratory of biocontrol. So we have pretty good instruments and analytical instruments for you to perform experiments. And we have Guangdong Provincial K Laboratory of Plant Stress Biology. And we also established SYSU Hong Kong Joint Research Institute. And from our part, we really focused on plant synthetic biology with Chinese University of Hong Kong. And we also had a SYSU Shanwei Joint Marine Research Institute. So we have faculty members really working on marine science, about how to breed fishes and shrimps and crabs, And we are actually a very big campus, but we do have an even bigger experimental field around our campus. So we have over a 20 million square feet experiment field. It's just nearby our Shenzhen campus. So we can really do some fundamental research, and we can also do some really good extension work. I guess it's really a brief introduction, and if you have more questions, please check out the website of our school, and or just email me, and this is my email address. And we are looking forward your joining, and thank you very much.
Thank you. Share
Oh, hello. Okay, so it's my turn, right? Okay, I will share my PPT. So, okay, hello everyone. This is my today's topic, exploring medicine at the Yat-sen University. I guess that one or two of the individual here want to become a doctor in the future. So today, wait. Wait. Oh, so a little bit introduction about me. My name is Joshua, and this is my Chinese name. I graduated from Yat-sen University last year, and then I'm currently pursuing my study in master, majoring in gynecology and obstetric at the Third Affiliated Hospital of the Yat-sen University, and I'm from Indonesia. So today I'm going to share with all of you a little bit introduction of Chungshan School of Medicine. And then even if you don't want to study medicine, please hold on, please stay on the online meeting, because in the next part I will share about the application guide for Belt and Road Scholarship for those who want to study bachelor degree in Yat-sen University. And I will also share a little bit about the student life in Yat-sen University. So a little bit history of Yat-sen University or the Chungshan School of Medicine. So the history can be traced back to 1835 when the missionary from the US come to Guangzhou and then established Canton Hospital. Later on, another missionary from the US established Canton Hospital Medical School inside the Canton Hospital. Later on, in 1886, a famous Chinese national hero named Dr. Sun Yat-sen studied medicine in this university. Later on, the medical school changed into several different names and then merged with other medical school and then formed Yat-sen University of Medical Science. And then in 2001, the former Yat-sen University of Medical Science merged with Yat-sen University. So today, Chungshan School of Medicine is part of Yat-sen University. Nowadays, the Chungshan School of Medicine has the national level of experimental teaching demonstration center for basic medicine and clinical skill, as well as the National Medical Virtual Simulation Experiment Teaching Center to assist the teaching and learning activities. And to support the research work, the Chungshan School of Medicine is equipped with advanced research platforms such as Animal Lab, Biosafety Lab, Electron Microscope Technology, and many more. With cutting-edge study equipment and experienced faculties, the Chungshan School of Medicine has generated large number of physicians and researchers. These are some of the papers written by the professor from Yat-sen University, especially from the Chungshan School of Medicine, that published in high-impact journals. And it is critical for physicians to integrate clinical theory and clinical practice. So Yat-sen University has 10 affiliated hospitals in many different cities, and that may offer students to get hands-on experiences in clinical setting under the supervision of expert medical personnel. Okay, so the medical education in Chungshan School of Medicine emphasizing basic knowledge, basic skills, and basic theories, being strict in requirement, in organization, and in attitude, and also focus in early clinical practice, scientific research, and also social practice. So if you want to study medicine in Chungshan School of Medicine, the clinical medicine major is taught in Chinese. So during the first year, you will study core subjects such as math, chemistry, and science before beginning to learn basic medicine such as anatomy. And then on the second year, you will start to learn the basic medicine like biochemistry, immunology, microbiology. And from the third year, you to the fourth year first semester, you will study clinical medicine such as internal medicine, surgery, dermatology, and many more. And then in the fourth year second semester, you will do pre-internship, I mean, in the hospital, and then in the last year, we'll do the internship also in the hospital. So the second part is the application guide for Belt and Road Scholarship for those who want to study a bachelor degree in the Yat-sen University. So Belt and Road Scholarship is a scholarship for international students from South Africa and 10 ASEAN countries, including Brunei, Cambodia, Indonesia, Laos, Malaysia, Myanmar, Philippines, Singapore, Thailand, and Vietnam. So the scholarship is for bachelor degree, and every year from every country there will be 15 awardees, and there are more than 60 majors that you can choose. So the scholarship include tuition fee, living allowance, but doesn't include the dormitory fee, insurance fee, airplane ticket, medical checkup fee, and visa fee. So who can apply for the Belt and Road Scholarship? So the applicant should be non-Chinese citizen with a valid foreign passport. The applicant should be in good health and should be high school graduates or above. Applicants should meet the recommendation standards set by SYSU in their home countries and be officially recommended by the designated institution. For the designated institution, you can see on the school website to check the designated institution in your own country. And the applicants under the age of 18 before September 1st, 2025 must provide a guardian guarantee. And the last is for the language requirement. So every student is required to provide SSK level 5 certificate with 180 points or above, except if you want to study Chinese language major, it's only required SSK level 4, a certificate with 180 points or above. And another exemption is for outstanding applicants who have an SSK level 3 with 180 points or above can also apply for this program. After the pre-admission, those students need to study Chinese by themselves to meet the language requirement. And then after they meet the language requirement, the school will send the formal admission letter. And then the student can move on to their undergraduate study. So, and then if you want to apply for this scholarship, you need to prepare some of these documents, such as passport and then documents certifying the nationality of the applicant and his or her parents, and then high school graduation certificate. And then if you are still on the last year of high school, you also can provide a certificate that proving the expected time for graduation issued by your school. And then you also need the recommendation letter issued by a designated institution in your own country. You also need to prepare the recommendation letter and then also your high school transcript. Next is the Chinese language proficiency certificate, physical examination report, study plan, and the certificate of non-criminal record from the police station in your own country. And then, yeah, again, for those who still under 18 by September 1st, 2025, need to provide guardianship guarantee and notarized certificate. And you also need to fill the scholarship application form, provide some supporting documents, and then you need to fill the commitment letter, personal information form, and birth certificate. So all the documents must be in Chinese or in English. If the original language is not in Chinese or in English, so the translation must be legalized by the apostille or the Chinese embassy or consulate in your country. So this is the application procedure. First, you need to apply in the school website and then upload the documents. After the qualification review, if you pass the qualification review, you will go to the entrance exam and interview. And then if you pass the exam and interview, then you will get the admission letter. The application deadline for 2025 is April 20. So for further information, you can check the admission website. This one is the admission website, and this one is the online application website. And this one is the official email of the admission school. So the last part, I would like to share a little bit about the student life in Sun Yat-sen University. So instead of study in the classroom, you can do a lot of activity after the school. There are many student clubs in the university that you can join, range from art and then sport and many more. And then you also can join the Internet Student Association. And during the weekend, you also can go for outing around the city of Guangzhou. Another activity that you can do during your study is experiencing Chinese culture, voluntary activities, and for those who like to eat food, Guangzhou has many different type of food from different area of China or even from another country. So these are like some of the facility in Sun Yat-sen University, like basketball court and the football court, library, and many more. And as the bonus, I guess, if you like to traveling, China has a very diverse landscape, like from the beach to the snowy mountain range. So if you like to travel, then you can go to travel around China during the winter or summer break. So that's all from me today. Thank you.
Thank you very much。谢谢苏贞汉同学和杨东成老师为我们详细介绍了中山医学院的专业以及我们中山大学“一带一路”奖学金的报考情况。Thank you very much. In the next one, our student 来自 MBA 专业的学生，尼泊尔学生在读的硕士，将为我们介绍 MBA Introduction。Sarah, hello.
Hello. How are you?
Okay, please share your PPT. Thank you very much. Okay, by the way, could you please turn the picture, your background, the background picture?
I think my background picture is of Sun Yat-sen University.
Okay, you please. You say the
It's
picture,
not very.
Science University is not in the regular. You say? Okay, you please go ahead.
Okay. So, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Saul Bhattrai, and I'm delighted to welcome you on this webinar on the behalf of Sun Yat-sen University School of Business. Today, I will be sharing some insights about my university, my program, and my personal experience journey here. I think this will help you to understand why you should choose Sun Yat-sen University for your future education. Firstly, I like to introduce from my campus life. Sun Yat-sen University is one of the beautiful university in China. You can see greenery, the rivers, and the scenario of this university. And this university has completed its 100th year just last year. So you can see architect that is that they are older more than 100 years. Furthermore, I like to introduce our school. Our school is located in Guangzhou City, Guangdong Province. It is located in the central area that is known as the Greater Bay Area. It is a powerhouse for Chinese economy, and our university is among Chinese pioneer institute dedicated to business administration, education, and research. Our university is the first university in South China and the second university in whole China mainland to have a triple accreditation from AACSB, EQUIS, and AMBA. In 2024, from the Shanghai ranking, our discipline of our school business administration has been ranked as first for 6 consecutive years among 307 universities nationwide. And as from the Times Higher Education, our school administration discipline has been ranked as A plus rating a previous year. And the MBA program in our university has started from 1996, and over 2 decades, over 6,000 business elite has been graduated from our program. And the main goal of our program is to nurture global strategy, lead entrepreneurs, and professor managerial capabilities of traveling in the competitive landscape of globalization. As per the economics ranking, the full-time MBA program has been listed in World Top 100 list of best full-time MBA program from 2016 to 2022, and this is makes our MBA program at Sun Yat-sen an ideal choice for anybody seeking world-class education and leadership training. The duration of our program is of 2 years, and the core courses are taught in English. The location of our classes will be Guangzhou, the East Campus and the South Campus. where you not only have know about education, academic knowledge, but you can learn more about the Chinese culture and the Chinese environment. After completion of this program, you will be granted with 2 certificates: master graduation certificate and master degree certificate. The application time for this program will be between January to April, and students all around the world can apply for this course. The qualification required for this course is bachelor degree qualification and English proficiency certificate. And student experience before admission are prioritized, but it is not mandatory. And the selection procedure will be held by qualification review and interview assessment. Our curriculum is designed to develop around well-rounded leaders. It emphasizes 4 key pillars: science, art, governance, and entrepreneurship, that is known as SAC. Through this, students learn to analyze problems with scientific reasoning, developing leadership and management skills, foster governance capabilities, and cultivate an entrepreneurial mindset abilities. These skills prepare students for complicated of the modern business world, make them ready to excel in diving and into the diversify and challenging business environment. The program also offers a global a learning platform like GCAM, International Exchange Program, International Counseling, Double Degree, and Summer Exchange Program. Our partnership with 100 business schools across 28 countries. This includes student exchange program with 45 schools in a long term, 80 incoming students and 20 outgoing students each year. Here you can gain international exposure and build a global perspective. For example, among them, the GCAM is one of the famous, that is known as the Global Campus. It offers short-term global experience from around 7 to 10 days and with no additional tuition fee. This international platform ensures that you do not just learn about the global business, but you also experience it in a first hand. And now I'd like to introduce myself. Here is some gains from the MBA program at Yat-sen University. This program will help you to prepare for leadership role by enhancing decision-making, management, and interpersonal skills. Here you can connect with alumni, industry leaders, and peers who can be valuable professionals for your future career. Providing hands-on learnings through case studies, business simulations, internship, and real-world project will enhance your ability to cope up with the business environment. This program will equip you with the knowledge and resources to start your own business or scale your existing ventures. And if you are looking for employment, this program will offer the ability to specialize in specific areas like marketing, finance, digital analytics, human resource management, and entrepreneurship. And these all courses will train you to make decisions based on data-driven decisions, manage risks, and optimize your business operation. Overall, this will strengthen self-confidence, resilience, adaptability in both personal and professional situations. This encourages you to for critical self-reflections and continuous involvement. Now let me introduce you to myself. My name is Saul Bhatrai and I'm from Nepal. I can speak language Nepali, Hindi, and English. And my previous education is a bachelor's degree. I have got a bachelor's of business and administration honors in business and management with first class honors from the University of West of England, Bristol, UK, at the British College, Kathmandu, Nepal. Currently, I am pursuing IMBA at Yat-sen University. And the main reason why I choose MBA program at Yat-sen is I come from a business family background that imports construction materials from China and different parts of China. Yat-sen University MBA program stood out to me because its strong reputation and location in Guangzhou, a city that is not only historically significant but also a backbone for Chinese economy. This program has helped me to expand my knowledge, develop leadership skills, management skills under the guidance of highly experienced professors. Additionally, learning Chinese language and culture have given me competitive edge and opens to an opportunity of a new door for my future. And here are some pictures of my experience here. So this is my classmates of full-time international masters of business administration 2024. In my class there are 38 students, including 3 international students. And during our courses, 2 exchange students have joined us for 2 courses. And here is company visit. I have been actively taken part in business simulations, and from the course of Chinese culture, I have been got the opportunity to travel to different Chinese museums, and as a part of business ethics course, I have been we have went Shaoxing Coffee. It is one of the famous social entrepreneur business in China. So it trains blind people to brew coffee and give them employment and a day-to-day presentation in the classes. Another company visit, I have got opportunity to visit one Laokat. So it is the Fortune 500 company, and it has it is operating from almost 200 years. So this will give had provided me the experience how the business change their marketing strategy to cope up with the changing business environment. And this is the pictures from the Teacher Appreciation Day. Here we appreciate our teachers in their after completing their courses. We provide them with some bouquets of flowers, some gifts from our class. And this is our camping day. So all of my friends are actively participated in these activities, and they are expert at taking pictures, cooking, art. So if there is any program like camping, so there is 100% participatory of the friends. In this kind of activities, we invite our seniors, our alumni, our teachers, faculty members, and we spend time with them. And just like the camping day, it is the dumpling day. So here we prepare dumpling, we chop the ingredients, we make a dough, we make dumplings, and we prepare other food as well. And it is a birthday celebration. Here my friends had celebrated my birthday. I have been participated in my friend's birthday. And here are some extra activity that I have done after I come in China. I learned to play badminton. So this picture is from the indoor court of Sun Yat-sen University, where I'm playing badminton with my friends. And second thing I learned is to play mahjong. It is one of the famous game of China. Everybody know it. And my friend, they teach me, and we play, and it was a good experience. And at last, I have been travel to Qimdong Paradise. It is an amusement park in China, famous amusement park in China, where I have been travel with my friends. And if all of you, if you are looking to study in China, here is some recommendations to you to know before you come to China. First, I recommend you to get your Chinese SIM at airport in your own name and open your bank account as soon as possible. After you do this, verify your Alipay and WeChat with your passport. So you do not require your bank account, but you can verify your Alipay and WeChat from your Chinese SIM and with your passport and link your bank account. And you can run the mini program in WeChat and Alipay itself, but I recommend to use Alipay because it is more convenient. Here, and then you can run Hello Ride. It is used for renting a bike. Renting a bike in China is very convenient, and especially for a student, it is very good. And DD travel is for renting a car like Uber. And to access with a metro or public buses, you can go to the Alipay, and there is transportation option in homepage. So you can generate QR from a transportation link to access to metro and public transportation. In order to book your tickets, flights, or hotels, you can tap on the travel year, train, or trip hotel from the Alipay. And the main problem for a student is to search apartment. Here you can search apartment in Anchuk. It is famous to search apartments. And for foods, you can use Meituan Takeaway for your online food. And here are some additional app that will make your life easier in China. One is Metroman China. It will provide you details regarding the metros, the stations, and the intersects, the transits. And the A map, it will provide you the details of map, because in China you are not accessed with other maps, so you need to use Chinese apps. And Taobao is for shopping. It is very reliable, convenient, and easy to use for shopping. This is a small recommendations or suggestions that you need to prepare before you come to China. And thank you for your attention. I hope my presentation has provided you the insights of my university, my curriculum, and about my journey, my experience. If you have any information, you can contact us through the QR link. And thank you.
Thank you very much.